It's too Okay, so anyway, so with a pocket monitor or with anything, you want to, when you connect it, there's 8-pin connections in there, so there's the pins in there, and then you want it to line up to that. So what you want to make sure is you line up the notch to the notch, is what I tell people. And so once it's in, the blue light will be on, but it's not connected all the way. You want to hear a snap and lock, okay? So once it's snapped and locked, it's not going to come off, okay? And so when you close it, it's turned off. And when you open it, it turns on, and then you can turn the handle whichever way you want. Once you turn it on, it's going to tell you in a minute when it pops up, this is how much storage you have in there, and then it will also pop up like the battery life that it said 44 minutes on the top. Okay, it stays on for 10 minutes, and then it goes into power save mode. Just like your computer would. So at 8 minutes, you're gonna have a yellow flashing triangle up here that says that you have 2 minutes left, and when you have 1 minute left, it's gonna flash red. If you have it turned on for a while and you just wanna reset the timer, simply you can just turn it off and turn it back on, or you can disconnect it and reconnect it, and that will do the same thing, okay? Once you are turned on, you have that ability to record and take a still picture. So if I press it once, it flashed green, I took a still picture. If I want to record something, I press and I hold it, and now it's flashing, and you can see the red light up here so that I'm recording, okay? So to stop the recording, just press it, okay? So to disconnect it, just like you did connect it, don't twist and turn, you'll ruin the connect, just pull apart, okay? If you're using the connection cable, same thing. Notch to notch, line it up, and it's a snap and lock in. It's not gonna turn on until we connect a blade. Connecting a blade, once again, is notch to notch, snap and lock, okay?
Very good.
And then you can set it in the bed.
It's nice. Will you go over the blade?
Yep.
Again,
Yep.
the length that you were just telling
Yep.
us about.
So a lot of people ask, do we have a 00 blade? And what I tell everybody, it's not the size of the blade that matters. What matters is it's the distance from the tip of the blade to the light source. So if we look at a variety of 00 blades, and this is our 0, you can see if I line it up that this one's actually longer, and each brand is going to vary a little bit. So it's the same distance.
Okay.
So what happens is you just don't go in as deep, okay? So two of the problems that we see when intubating is you're either in too deep or not in deep enough. So if you're in too deep, pull back a little bit, and obviously if you're not in deep enough, you want to put it in until you see it. Another issue that we see, or common problem that we see, is that you can see the target, but you can't get to the target. So you're trying to put the tube in, and you keep going into the esophagus. Typically what happens is you're too deep and the light is almost right in the glottic opening. So just pull back a little bit. You can add a bend, you can add a stylet, or unlike with direct, how we always teach you not to go down the channel, with video you can go down the center, and then you're not going to lose view because it's a video. Okay.
The other blade.
The other blade, yes. So this is a Mac 0, and I know everyone kind of, when they hear the word Mac 0, they think, we don't use a Mac in the NICU. So just, it's more or less like a Wisipple blade. So in the straight category, we have, not only do we have Miller, we have Wisconsin, and we have Wisipple, and it's just a slight curvature, not like you would have with a true Mac. But with this one, it's a slimmer profile when you compare it to our 0. And so it allows for improved maneuverability and those really small and tiny airways. It just gives you more space to be able to put the tube.
Okay.
And the distance from the tip to the light source is about the same.